Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm Lisa from Primitive Gatherings, and I'm here with Peggy and Heidi and Jess and Kaylee and Liz. Liz. She's our special guest. All right, so we're all here, and we're gonna have a nice live today. If I kind of sound really weird today or whatever, I am super tired. Right? I've been hanging out the last couple of days, being grandma to little love bug, little Lachlan. So the first night I think I got an hour and a half sleep, and last night I probably got like 4 hours. So I'm pretty good considering I got 4 hours last night. But I'm used to sleeping now.
Yeah.
I used to survive very well on little sleep, but not anymore.
Aww.
So here's some of my pictures. I know. Isn't he just so cute?
Oh, yay.
This is his 6-month picture right here. I stole this from his mama. All right. And then Daddy. So I'm helping Daddy because this is the first time away from mama. And, he doesn't have the right equipment to do what mama does. So he needs Mimi to take over. But not in that capacity.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Glad you clarified that.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, the bottle thing, right? And I'm like, I can, but Luke's like, I don't know if I can snuggle. I don't know if I have that in me. And I'm like, yeah, I can snuggle with him. So we've been, because, when he wakes up in the middle of the night and she just, and then falls asleep with him. He's used to that, right? So I bottle feed him and then we snuggle. So he's happy. So I was very happy that he did not wake up. He did not have to be fed from 10:30 last night until 7 o'clock this morning. So I figured that's a good score.
Yeah. Let's see how you do tonight, right?
Yeah. Do you have any more pictures or do we do them all?
I did them all.
Okay. Awesome. So I love spending time with him, even though I'm driving an hour to work. It's okay. But I'm not used to that. So it's a little bit different. Let's see. I had to make some notes here on my phone so I didn't forget some of the things I want to talk about. But I just want to point out that I'm pretty excited about an event that's happening here in our area, and it's a antique show, kind of crafty thing, and it's at Antique Acres. So I went to the spring one. Now this is the fall one. So if you're in the area, I just want you to be aware. This is such a cool place, and it's a whole bunch of different vendors, but you only do one checkout. So they have it so organized and it's so beautiful that you might want to stop over there on these 2 days, 8 to 5 on Saturday and 8 to 6 on Friday. And it's really easy to get to right off of one of our state roads. So go there and have a good time. I think the weather is supposed to be really nice for that as well. And I like promoting some of the other women in business around here. And that's a lot of women there making that event happen. And then Peggy's got announcements, but I'm going to do some of my announcements first.
Okay, then.
All right.
So she thinks she owns the joint.
Yeah, I do own the place, right? I can run the show here.
Right.
All right. So we do have some October birthdays here at Primitive Gatherings. So Barb Bermel, that's Bernita Barb. Her birthday is in October. Miss Heidi's birthday is in October. Oh, sorry. Anniversary. Barb. Sorry.
I'm like, it is?
Yeah. Right. All right. Anniversary. Yeah. Barb, Heidi, and Jackson all have anniversaries, both 1 year, and Heidi, this is her 3rd year with us. Birthdays. All right. I just got my birthday card. So even the boss gets a birthday card, right? With a little gift card in it. How fun is that? All right. So birthdays. Paula, Adrian, Julie, Vanessa, and moi all have birthdays in October. All the cool people are born in October.
Good to know.
All right. So thank you for your years of service, my staff, and happy birthday to the rest of happy fellow birthday month to the rest of them. All right. Anything else on my list? No. You can proceed now.
Okay, then. Yay.
All right.
Let's just go through clubs here quick. Stitchers Gathering, the next one for that is October 21st. That's a great group of hand stitching ladies who are multi-talented, do all kinds of hand stitching things. So we've had a bunch of new people join that group and they absolutely love it. So all our clubs are from 9 to 4 p.m. and lunch is included for a fee of $25. So October 21st and November 25th is the next one, Stitchers Gathering. Sit and Stitches. Next one is October 22nd. That is an AM.
That's the one we're going to have cake at.
Oh, yeah.
Or is it the next one?
Well, no, the next one's on the 30th.
Yeah, we're going to have cake that day because I probably won't be here on my birthday.
That's the day before your birthday.
I know. So that's,
yeah, we can have.
That's the day we're going to have the cake.
Okay, then. All right. So note that if you're not signed up, call us.
No cake for you.
No cake for you. October 30th is the next AM, and we have one AM PM session left before the time changes.
Okay.
If people don't know why we do that, we don't want people driving home in the dark from Sit and Stitch. So anyway, so October 29th, I believe October 29th is actually full. So, but go on the events tab for primitivegatherings.us and check out what might be available and what you want to come and do. So, Cross Stitch Club, October 23rd and November 13th. And then the big one in December is on the 4th. That whole first week of December, our clubs will probably be doing their Christmas thing.
Yes.
So and that's always
wear
fun.
your Christmas attire, and we'll be doing some fun things.
Ugly sweaters, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever mood strikes you. Wool Club then October 23rd, November 13th, and December 4th. So, all right, Bernina Social. That is our club where fellow Bernina enthusiasts get together. There is no Bernina Social in October. We are instead having a Bernina sponsored event, which is the coat class, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. So the next one for Bernina Social is November 11th and December 2nd. If you don't have a Bernina, you want to know more about Bernina, you want to come and talk to Bernina owners, that might be the thing for you to
come check it out.
Come check it out. And then featherweight, we have a group of ladies who have singer featherweights, and that's kind of fun. We have the old and the new because they usually meet on the same day. So November 11th and December 2nd. There is no October featherweight club because I just mentioned we have that Bernina event. There is a Bernina education event coming up next week on Wednesday the 9th, where Bernina Barb is going to help people learn how to put Valdani thread in their Berninas and do their applique on a machine. Maybe your hands and that just don't tolerate doing that type of thing anymore. So that would be a perfect opportunity for you to still do applique.
Yeah,
but
I had a couple girls during my All Things Pumpkin do it by machine.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And quick.
Yeah. So that one actually is 10 until 4 next Wednesday. There is openings. The class fee is $50, and then you have a choice of picking either a pumpkin wool mat or an Old St. Nick mat, which you need to purchase in the store prior to class.
Yeah, do they fuse it down and just do the
They do all the
that
steps.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sweating right now.
Okay then. All righty.
Hang on.
Power surge.
Whoa, I can't take it. I can't take it. Oh,
Lisa's having her own personal summer here. Let's see. Purge and Splurge. Purge and Splurge on Saturday, October 12th. We have 30 vendors signed up for this sale. No doubt lots of goodies will be on display. So that sale is from 9 until 2 p.m. and cash or check only. The vendors will be handling their own money. So to make it easier.
Professional vendors, it's ladies, purging their sewing room. So they're not set up for cards. So bring your cash.
Or wood turning people that
Yes,
have
yes.
beautiful bowls and
Yes.
whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome. October 24th, another Bernina education opportunity, Bernina 102. So we switch back and forth between 101 and 102. This happens to be the 102 session. So this is more
Is 102,
advanced.
yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Is 101 basic and 102
Correct.
more advanced? Because
Just-
not everybody's down here. Some of these ladies want to graduate and keep learning.
Right, right. So 101 will give you the basics of your embroidery modules, and then this takes you another step
Amps
further.
you up a little bit.
Yep.
Good.
So
I like.
yep, 10 to 4. So Bernina events are usually 10 to 4. Our clubs and retreats and things like that are generally 9 to 4, just so. And then Kathy Decker and I are teaching a finishing class Friday, October 25th and Saturday, October 26th. So everybody says, well, I don't cross stitch. You don't have to cross stitch.
Right, you can do whatever. You can finish anything.
So the ladies that just went to All Things Pumpkin, Lisa introduced a small little punch needle, and a lot of people had no idea how to finish those.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you bring whatever handwork you want, whatever finished pieces you have laying around in boxes that have never hit the wall or whatever because you don't know how to finish it. That's the one for you. So if you're local and can come by the store, a lot of the pieces that are over in our cross stitch area have been finished by Kathy and myself. So you can get some ideas of what to do with that. Linda Hirschka. So this is Lisa's friend that does a lot of Lisa's custom quilting. So
I have one to show.
oh, perfect.
This would be a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? So
Nice
I didn't put the
segue.
binding on yet, but look at this.
Yummy.
Isn't it great? I love it. Thank you, Linda, if you're watching.
Turn and can they see that if we flip
Can you
it?
see the back?
Probably not.
Give you a good
Oh,
idea. Yeah.
Nice. So this would be for somebody who wants to learn more about how to quilt, either
Yeah.
domestic or a long arm.
So what she does is, she's going to show you how she comes up with this idea, how she comes up with, because a lot of her stuff is based on curves, and she sells curved rulers, and she explains those curved rulers, like the inside curve, outside curve, and how to manipulate them and how to use them for marking, what to mark, what not to mark, what to, stitch freehand, what you should mark. So she has so many good tips or advice on how to master free motion quilting, and you can see by this how great it all is. So
Yep.
Yep.
So you'd have it.
Come
Yeah.
and learn all what you need to do, and maybe you'll be the next star.
This one's actually filling up. So
Okay, good.
yeah. So a few more slots, and we do have lodging available.
Good.
So this is a little bit of a backtrack, but we've got a new event called it's actually a Martelli road trip.
Mm-hmm.
So Lisa and company had their booth at the quilt show right by Martelli.
Yes.
So hence the
Right.
inviting
and,
them to
when
come.
I'm at retreat, I see these ladies struggle in their cutting, and you know what I mean? So this table really, really, I walked by this table for many years because I didn't need it, right? But as you age and as you need a little more strength, all of the features that I saw on this make more sense the older we get. And, because we don't get, most of us don't get stronger, we get weaker. And, this table is just so great for that. So we are going to have an event. Martelli's going to come, show us all their cool things that they have to offer. And you get like a free gift, you get a t-shirt.
Yep.
And look at this cool flyer that Heidi made up. It's so beautiful.
So Martelli, I don't know that much about Martelli, so
Mhm.
I'm anxious to learn more, but it's more, they're focused on ergonomics.
Ergonomics,
You
yes.
know,
And
with
that, like I said, and that's when you really need it. Not that you don't need it now, because it would
Yeah.
help you if I would have been using them all along. And I did use their rotary cutter for a long time, and then I tried to get the girls at the shop to use them, and they weren't having that. So I just went back to. But I can see. Do you remember that, Jess? Yeah. And because it really is ergonomically correct. But I couldn't like retrain everybody on how to use it. And when you either like it or you don't, and you realize that really fast. But we're not getting any younger, so they asked us to be part of this event, and we said sure. We here at Primitive Gatherings have a huge opportunity to hold a lot of people, and like I said, it's another business, it's another thing we can help our customers with to serve them better.
So 2 different sessions on Tuesday, November 12th, one at 10:30 in the morning and another one at 2 p.m. There is a fee of $15 to come and get that education and
but
talk
that
with
$15 also includes the t-shirt,
shirt.
a free gift from Martelli,
Yep.
and we're probably going to have some snacks or whatever too. So
Yep. Yeah, so call us.
You get your money back out of that.
Call us over at the gathering. It's not quite ready to put up on the event calendar, but Heidi's working on that. So you may want to check that out maybe tomorrow or
Should be by the end of the day.
yeah.
Okay.
So that you can do that and sign up online. So that would be super easy. Let's see. Coat class. We go back and forth. So the first one's going to happen actually next Monday and Tuesday. So Barb's pretty.
Is it only Monday and Tuesday? It's not.
It's Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, good.
Because we have Veldani embroidery on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
It's a total Bernina week.
I just made an appointment for Wednesday, so I thought I was going to sneak out of a class early, but it's not my class.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Did we originally have?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We
That's why
did.
It's on my thing. Okay, I got it.
So your radar is correct.
I knew something was going on.
All right. So January and February and March is the replay of the quilted coat class. There is one opening that just came open like late yesterday afternoon. So that's why Kaylee doesn't know about that. It goes back and forth. Somebody will call and cancel one, and then we put them in another session, and somebody from that session will. Anyway, so one opening January.
It's like on the wheel trying to keep everything straight, right?
Yes.
Like version 6.
It was full.
I'm finally like, you know what? Let's just talk about it. We don't need flyer.
It was full. It was full until yesterday afternoon. January 13th and 14th, call the gathering, 920-778-8031. And one opening in February 28th and March 1st. So, and there's lodging available for both of those. And I am happy to say, and I probably jinxed myself, but March is full. And it stays full. Anyway. Primitive Christmas. I can't believe we're talking about that already.
I know.
It's like, what?
I know.
Where did summer go? Anyway.
I'll be working on it this weekend.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, November 21, 22, and 23. The sale will continue online on Sunday. However, we won't be here.
Yay.
So the shop is closed on Sunday.
Yeah, some of us.
Some of us, yeah. So come see the Blue and White Quilt Show at the gathering, do some make and takes, and come hang out and spend $40 and get coupons.
Jess and I were texting
goodies.
this morning. What do you think about this for a make and take? What do you think about this? So we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're early.
Yeah, we're early. Yeah.
I think this is the last one, and then I'll be out.
What'd she say?
What? No, we're not. Anyway, Friday, December 6th through Sunday, December 8th, Primitive Gatherings is going to host their very first virtual event. So we're going to do Jingle Ball, which is a cross stitch event. We can do daily things. You can come and do $65 a day or $150 for all 3 days. You can also do lodging for this event. So call us. You'll have an opportunity to get a special Primitive Gatherings tumbler exclusive for the Jingle Ball. So we're going to live stream this main event, and there will be 12 cross-stitch designers on that main event. People will have.
This will be good for future, so we could maybe do some virtual retreats and stuff like
Correct.
that too. So when I do All Things Pumpkin next year, we could have,
maybe a virtual.
If we get our things together and I don't keep making things up until the last minute, we could send the kits out ahead of time.
Lisa never does that.
Never. Have to cut it off.
Yep. So, this will kind of be a test drive for us.
I'm super excited about that.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I know for right now.
Awesome.
And that's enough.
Thanks for coming and doing all the announcements because you know how much I love doing them.
Yep, she does. All right.
Oh, here you go.
Yep.
All right, so let's do our guest so she can go back to her retreat. I love her shirt too. Come show everybody your shirt. Speaking of t-shirts, we have so many coming soon. It's going to be so fun. May the
Fun.
4th be with you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, Liz from
Liz.
Liz,
Woodbury,
Wood-
Minnesota.
Woodbury, Minnesota. How far away is that?
3.5 hours.
Okay,
couple
not too
hundred
bad.
miles, 250.
All right, how many times you been here?
This is our 3rd retreat.
3rd.
And
Okay.
this time we're
Is
lucky.
it different every time you come?
It is.
Why is that?
This is the first time Erica's been here cooking for us.
Really? Okay.
So we're fortunate for that.
Very
We're so
good.
excited and just hoping our jeans fit when we leave.
Because I think when you probably came the first couple times, she was on vacation.
Yep.
She was like in Costa Rica or someplace
Ireland.
like that. Yeah.
No, Iceland.
Iceland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're lucky enough to stay 6 nights.
6 nights.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's the first time we've done that.
Okay.
So excited.
Did you
We
get
stayed-
everything done you wanted to?
No, but we're working on it. So I got a big quilt done.
Yeah. I was like, what is this?
Yes.
Tell us what this is.
So this is the last minute gift project that came in the Christmas box. So I came with just the background cut and the blocks cut. And
All right.
I
So
did
what
everything.
came in the kit? What came in the box with it? Did the fabric come in there?
Yeah, they were
Layer cake.
layer cake,
And you had to pick a background.
and I picked the background.
All right, let's show it. I mean, it looks different. Watch how, when you see this, all right, wait till you see this. All right. Sometimes last minute gift, big and easy, right?
Yeah.
You need a big quilt fast. And how long did this take you to do?
2 days.
2 days only.
So-
Okay. Woo!
This is
look at
actually-
that. So how did you decide what to put where? Did you follow the pattern?
Kind of, but I picked my center, and then I did 4 black, and then I went dark to light.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
Isn't this great? So how are you going to get this quilted? Are you
I
going to
think
do
I'm
it?
going to leave it here.
Oh, well, that's pretty smart.
Yep. I have a dark brown background.
All right.
From
So
this.
do we have this on our website yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. So this was part of our Christmas box that we put out. And yeah, because everybody should have a backup last minute gift
Yep.
just in case somebody shows up and you don't have a gift for them.
Yeah.
So only 2 days. That's not too bad. It's not like 2 months or something.
no,
right?
it's a great project.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. And it could put a border on it too if you wanted just a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I'm a border person. I don't know why, but I like the design floating in a border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like 79 by 96 and a half.
Right. So with a
it's big.
border, it could be a king size
size.
quilt. Yeah.
Yep.
And big and easy too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So.
And then
really
I
fun.
know that when you do something this big with flannel, so you probably make it as big as you can. I would just take the layer cake, slice it in half, sew them back together, and then trim everything down to one size.
That's what we
Is that
did.
how you did it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. And this is featuring farmhouse flannels. Do we have any layer cakes left?
We have few and far between, but we do have some left.
Yeah.
All right. There are a few. If you like this, you might want to snag one of those because they're on their way out.
Yep.
We know how to get rid of fabric at this
We
place.
certainly do.
All right.
So
Anything
we-
else you want to share or talk about?
Just the food.
Give a shout out to your friends
Oh,
over
shout
there.
out to Jolene and Joe.
They didn't want to come on, which
No,
is okay.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad you did. I always give everybody the opportunity. I always go over there and say, hey, anybody want to come on live? And sometimes they're like, yeah, can I? And sometimes they're like, oh, no. So
Food's been amazing. We walked the track, or we walked your backyard, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We did that yesterday.
out back, we have almost a half mile
yeah.
trail that we put in
Trail.
last fall.
Yep. So we did that, and gonna do some shopping on our way home. And
Okay, awesome.
So,
Well, thank you so
yeah,
much for coming
thanks,
on.
Lisa.
I love it when somebody else gets to talk about our place instead of me, because I'm
Yeah.
sure they get tired of me talking about it. But
It's awesome. The
Good.
food is fantastic.
Good.
People are so nice, welcoming, friendly.
and you hooked on to all things pumpkin too. You were
Yep,
in that.
yep,
as
we
well.
did that before, so that's why we got to stay an extra couple of days. So
Good job. That
so
was pretty
lucky.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very lucky. So,
All right, Liz.
all right.
Thank you
Thank
so,
you.
so much. Awesome. All right, and I know you all know the drill about making comments. Yes, we are giving away prizes today. Sometimes I forget to mention that in the beginning. But yeah, so I got a couple other things to talk about here today. And as long as I just kind of mentioned all things pumpkin, I am going to talk about all of the projects that we made next week on our live. So next week, it'll be All Things Pumpkin live version. All right. So look forward to that next week. What do you got there, Jess?
Tilda just dropped on Tuesday.
All right. Come tell us, or you don't want
You don't wanna see.
I don't. She says we don't want to see her. She hurt her. You hurt your back again, or what'd you do?
I pulled my back getting David out of the tub, so I couldn't change out of pajamas this morning.
So what am I holding?
Tilda's new line Sanctuary.
Get the. Yep, we got to talk into the mic. We want everybody to hear what we're talking about.
It
All right.
is Tilda's new line Sanctuary along with their blenders, which is on the end. So there's 20 of the Sanctuary and 10 of Mira, which is the blenders. So it's the big print at the end.
Okay.
But we have a trunk show. So if you are able to come to Primitive Gatherings, we have a trunk show of Tilda here until the 14th.
And I'm seeing it on my screen right there, and it looks a lot brighter and whiter. The thing about Tilda, to me, is it looks old. So it's not really showing how muted it is in real life. But one of the fun things about it is like, look at this, you'll find in the prints like these little squirrels, and everything is just so different. This one has pumpkins, right? Is that a pumpkin or is that a flower?
It's cotton.
It's a cotton bowl. Okay. It looks like an upside down pumpkin. So yeah, so on our website, I'm sure we have all of these fabrics up there. Awesome. So this just came in when?
It came in on Tuesday. So we have fat quarter bundles. We have collections by color.
So smaller
jelly
collections?
rolls, lower layer cakes. Yep.
And this is 1 yards?
Those are 1 yard cuts of everything.
Whose is this?
It's sitting on my desk. I don't know.
It's like heavy too.
It's either mine or it's Peggy's. Peggy wants it too.
Peggy wants it. I don't. I love it. It's beautiful, but I don't get to sew with it. Whoa, almost took me out there. Awesome. All right. So speaking of Tilda, I want to talk about the quilt behind me. So this is one of my antique quilts, and I've been fortunate enough to ask to submit one of my antique quilts for this. So how many of you get this every year? This is the 2025 American Patchwork and Quilting calendar. And it comes with instruction book for all of the quilts that are in the calendar. There's some minis. There's some, I am Miss April. And the reason why I talk about it now is because we are going to kit this in Tilda with the Tilda solids, right?
No,
No?
it's not with Tilda. This one is done with coriander.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong.
We were originally.
Come over here. How did I screw that up? I thought it was still.
We were originally going to do it in Tilda, but we saw when we went to H&H show, we saw that bundle from Coriander Quilts and thought it was perfect with that because it had a very 30s vibe to it.
Okay.
So
when will we see that?
I was just looking. I believe that comes out. The fat quarter bundle will come out in November. So it's a fat quarter bundle of Coriander Quilts, her new line that's coming out. And then also offsetting the solids are Bellas.
All right. So this is going to be amazing. I know some of you are crazy about small pieces like I am. And every one of these blocks has a print and a solid in it. And there's like 4 colors like pink and yellow and blue and green. I think are the 4 colors. But isn't it amazing? This is what makes me hyperventilate when I see a quilt like this at the show or, wherever I come across it. But this was one of them I definitely had to have. But isn't it great? Yeah. And you know what? I see somebody say, yeah, I like Tilda better. hey, knock yourself out. But yeah, this is actually 30. So when we saw Corey's fabric, it was a better fit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
But if you like Tilda, by all means, get this calendar. It is on our website for order. We will get them October 7th, I think, coming in. So it's not a pre-order. You're just going to get it. And when they come in, we're going to send it to you. So we didn't do it as a pre-order. And then you'll be all set with Pretty Quilts calendar for 25. And then you want me to kind of go through these, I bet, maybe, huh? Instead of just showing off mine. So this is January. This is a mini. No. All right. I'll just randomly show them 3 of them. I'll just pick this up and just go like, okay. Ooh, look at that one. I think this was Lisa Alexander. She has May, and then I'll do another one. So I won't give it all away, but I think when you go online to order it, I think it shows all the photos. Woo, that's a good one. November. Yeah. So it's not all antique quilts. Some of them are people's regular designs. All right. But do you remember what the price of this one?
I was just trying to calculate that, and I'm thinking it's going to be about $225
For a kit?
For a kit, because it
Okay.
is a fat quarter bundle.
Okay.
And it is also
The Bellas.
So it's almost like 6 yards, more than 6 yards of fabric, and
The solids.
It's like 12 yards.
12 yards of fabric. So. Okay. And then what about the price of the of this?
The calendar is $32.95, I want to say.
$34.96. I just looked.
Oh, we're giving a little discount then.
Yeah, you're going to get a
ordering
discount
today.
if you buy it from us. All right.
And it is on comment sold too.
Yeah, so we'll have it on comment sold today after, and there's 12 projects, obviously 1 for each month. Isn't that fun? So I feel honored that they asked me for one of my antique quilts. And of course, I got to give them something super awesome, right? All right, so then another thing that we have on our website ready for you to order is I showed last week Pumpkin Spice's panel. Now, if you fell in love with that panel, we do have a pre-order for the threads for that panel. This is ready to go on our website, and I promised you I would tell you when we had this up. Now, this is not going to ship, right? It's not going to ship for a while until the fabric comes here next year in May. So is it set up as a deposit type of thing?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to pay a small deposit to hold your order. It's going to come off the price when it does come in, and then you'll be shipped the balance or charge the balance of it when it comes in. Okay, and these are the 12 that I used on that panel. And if you forgot what that was, it's the main panel in Pumpkin Spice with the 2 squirrels and the pumpkin and all that fun stuff.
So when you do go and order Pumpkin Spice as a pre-order, what you're going to see is your deposit price. So what's happening is you're paying a certain percentage, I believe it's like 15%, as a non-refundable deposit so that we know how many to order and place our order for. And then you will be billed, I think it must be the beginning of May, because this is when this is, for the remainder of the balance. And the prices do reflect our pre-cuts are all 15% off, or are all 20% off, and our kits are all 15% off. So you're only paying a deposit, and then you will be billed for the rest come May.
Okay, and we will be talking more about Pumpkin Spice gatherings as the quilts get finished and show you those in person, because all I did is show you paper last week. But we are super excited about all of those kits, pre-cuts, and the panel. Like maybe you just want the panel and you want this and you want to do your own thing. So we do have this not always included with the kit. This is like, I think, by itself, right? With the
Yes.
okay.
It's called Pumpkin Spice Panel Thread Kit.
Okay. All right.
And we did give them a discount, so it's $60 instead of $72.
Wow, so you get $12 off. That's pretty nice. And these are all 5 weights. So I will probably bet that you do not probably have all those colors in 5 weight.
Except for 0775.
Yeah, you might have a little bit left of this one from Santa, but you're always going to use that red. You don't have to worry about not using that red. But isn't that great? So we're ready for this. And then this will help us when, get the right amount of threads in for our order with Valdani as well. So we appreciate those pre-orders. So when the fabric comes in and everything's ready, we don't have to wait 2 more months because we didn't order enough threads, because we don't know how much to order. That is so hard. It's the hardest thing that we have to figure out, how many kits to order of our designs, how much pre-cuts to order, all that kind of stuff. So what you do when you pre-order, it really helps us determine what kits are going to be the most popular, what pre-cuts are going to be the most popular. So then we order a little bit heavier on those, because you give us a good idea of what you like. So because we might like different things and we think, oh, this is going to be really good, but we could be wrong. But we don't like to be wrong. All right. So I hope that explains everything. Okay, so I don't have a drink here, but I really need something, but I'll be okay. Heidi, do we have any questions before I go on to anything else?
Yeah, I have one actually, just for your long, but dig it up. It is about the calendars.
Mm-hmm.
Are the patterns with the calendar?
Yes.
Or are they available separately?
Nope. They're with the calendar for the $32. So you get the calendar and you get 12 patterns, and they're all really, really nice. Yeah, it's probably old, but it's water, right?
I only saw it for the first time, actually.
Thank you, Jess. All right. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
Okay. We are going to give away 3 calendars today. So comment. We're going to pick you. We could pick you, is what I'm saying. So we're going to give away 3 of them. So that is super cool. So keep on commenting. That is how you win.
When can they pre-order pumpkin spice?
Right now, right? Pumpkin spice is up and ready for you to go. We did not quite have it ready last week, but it is ready to go now. And that's why we kind of talked about it a little bit. And we are going to continue to talk about it, because you're going to get tired of me talking about it, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to market my new line. So hopefully, it's really fun to talk about pumpkin spice when it is that season. So it all works really good. Okay. All right. Now, Jess has some good news for you. Look at this. We have gotten the okay that that we could extend our order for these and add some more. So it is already up on the website that you can put your order in for these. So that has opened back up because we got the go ahead that we are able to get more of the background for Unity. And we will probably devote some more time to Unity so you know exactly what this is, but it's kind of be like a block of the month. You are going to order your background. That's going to come in February. And we are going to also be selling monthly kits for them. And I believe it's $25. And you are going to get 72 fabrics in each month. All right. And 6-inch squares, I believe. Half will be light and half will be dark. Okay. So that's part of that Unity as well. And we will talk more about that when we get it up and ready to go. And I will show you how that's going to work. And you're going to need papers. We talked about the 1-inch finished, 8 packs of them. And we would have done a pack for it, but people started ordering them as soon as we talked about it. So it's kind of funny. But hey, we have good problems sometimes. People are excited and we don't want to do something for somebody else and not reward the people who are super excited about it and ordered it as soon as we talked about it. Okay, so that is a quilt-along for 2025 coming up, and it will be free. We will put out our things every week, and you will be able to win prizes for that every week as well, and somebody will win the grand prize at the end, just like we ran Twilight Stars, if you remember how that one went. Okay, and then we're getting down there. This was in our wool box. This awesome pattern here. Now, I have to fess up because some people think we did a boo-boo in here. We didn't do a boo-boo. I, myself, must have done my own thing with it because the pattern is right according to the directions. When you look at our pattern here, I don't know if you can see it. All right, I'm going to go move over this way. So you see the pattern? You have enough berries to do it like our pattern here. I, for some reason, must have traced it a little different, and I added way more berries than what the pattern had on it. And I don't know how that happened. I really don't. So when someone discovered that our wool wasn't big enough for all the berries I put on, everybody's like, well, how did that happen? And my fault, because I made way more berries than what the pattern called for. So don't ask me how that happened. And don't ask me how we didn't catch that before you got it. But when we look at the pattern, we look at the pattern and not my project. So I didn't notice that I added way more berries than what the pattern had on it. So I don't know how I did that. All right. But I liked berries and I just kept going. So if you want to add more berries, be our guest to do what I did. You know how you guys do that to my designs sometimes? You take it and be like, hey, I took this and I did this, this, and this. So I pulled a fast one on you without even knowing it and added more berries to mine. So that's our only explanation to how that happened. So, you know, should we send out more wool to everybody? We could possibly put more wool in the next box, but I don't know. Probably not going to do it. If you want to add more berries, put some more red in yours. I'm sure you have a little bit more red to add some more berries. But like you said, I'm human. I don't know how it happened, but I just sewed way more than I needed to. Okay. So thank you for understanding that. And like I said, I don't know how I did it. Okay. Anybody have any more questions before we wrap it up and go to comment sold?
I have a question for you. How do they locate the thread collection there for the panel online?
All right. So you're going to go into our website under the search bar and you're going to type in, what did you call it, Jess? Pumpkin spice panel thread kit.
Yes.
Okay. And it should come up. Are we going to have these on comment sold?
No, because it's a pre-order.
Okay. It's a pre-order. So we can't do it on comment sold.
I don't have threads coming until April.
Yeah, the thread, we didn't order the thread till April because the fabric comes in March. So we don't want to be housing all of these here and when we're not going to sell them until May. All right. Just kind of that business thing. All right. I have some winners for our calendar. So these people are going to win this calendar and it probably won't ship until next week sometime. Because when we want to know like how many we need to order too. So if you pre-order that, we're kind of figuring that out too. So we don't over order on the calendars. All right. So our winners today are Tina Gast, Beth Gallo, and Mary Beth Lopez. You are our winners today. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone. We appreciate you. So join me here next Thursday where we're going to talk about all things pumpkin and pumpkin spice probably. All right, that's it, everybody. See me at Comment Sold right here at Primitive Gatherings where every stitch tells a story. Bye now.